Hi guys, how y'all doing? My name is Derek Duga and I'm a PDI tech here at Primeaux RV. And today I want to do a walkthrough with y'all on the Raptor 428, the toy hauler. So we're going to go ahead and get started on the front part, and we're going to start at the generator. So the best way to do this is if you're going to start your generator, this front door just pulls off. You're going to want to take that off. And you want to come out here, and here's your breakers. You want to turn them off. Okay, and then you're going to press prime till the little red light comes on. Then you hit start. She'll crank up, and you want to let her run for about 5 minutes to warm up. And then you want to put the bind on it. Go ahead and turn it on. It just helps give life more to the generator. Now, if it's raining and it's storming, you can't come out here. It's okay. They just recommend you do it that way. And it is made to run with the door on. So once you got it running, you want to put the door back on and let it run that way. And this one does have an automatic cross. So if you're gonna run the generator, it will automatically run it from the generator. You don't have to come outside and actually switch it over. So right next to the generator, you're gonna have your bottles, your LP. This will be your crossover. So here, you're on this side, it's red. When it's gonna be full, it's gonna be green. You're gonna use it. Once it flips back to red, you're gonna want to turn this bottle off, turn the crossover to the other bottle, turn it on. Now you're up and running again. So on the door side front compartment, this is where your hydraulic fluid's gonna be. So you're gonna wanna watch this. Here's the line. Make sure you have hydraulic fluid to work all your slides and your levels. Here on your front compartment, pass through this box here, it'd be a chair for the back deck. And if you wanted to put a TV here, you have cable, 110 hookups, and a mount. Your TV could slide here. You have it. If it starts raining, you close the door. It makes it really nice. Right next to the compartment door, you're gonna have a 110 plug. This right here is just a tank vent. And here is gonna be your black tank flush for the front bathroom. So once you're done camping, when you're gonna pull it, you're gonna take your hose from the city water, run it here, turn it on. There's a wand inside, it'll spin and it'll wash out your black tank. Here's your breathers for the back of your ice box. This is for us to get inside and work on it. Don't worry about anything in here. That right there is the vent. If you're gonna cook on the inside, you're gonna wanna pull those little handles down and let it open. That way it'll vent and pull everything out that you're cooking. You have outdoor speakers here. So on the 428, you do have a side deck. You also have an outside TV on this one. You have French doors to open. Net comes around. It just pops in place. It's really easy to put together. On the off-door side in the back, this is your ladder. It's gonna be really easy. You pull these pins, the ladder comes down, get up, fold it back up, put your pins. It'll hold you up. This is a 300-pound max. Here's where your 50 amp is gonna plug into and run to the shore power. Make sure if you have a 30 amp spot, you can only run one AC, so remember that. This right here is gonna be your fuel station. So you're gonna have two tanks on here. You're gonna have one that's gonna run a generator and one that it'll be a tank for your toys and you can pump out. So this will turn it on. This tells you how much you have in it. You're gonna fill these two up. This one is gonna be for your generator, so your generator will pull from this one. This here, you put on the fuel system, you can actually pump into your toys, or if your generator side is running low, you can actually pump gas into the generator from there. You can use it either way you want. So here, right underneath your pump station, is gonna be one of your hookups for, I can't even think, I can't, hold on. One of your hookups for what? What is that?
Black tank?
Yeah, sewage, yeah. Sewer line, okay. Damn it. Ready? Mm-hmm. Underneath your pump station, you're gonna have one of the hookups for your sewer lines. You're gonna have one here and you're gonna have one further up. This back one is gonna be for your back bathroom. So you're gonna hook this one up. It depends on how you wanna do it. You can make a Y to where you can dump them all, or you'll have to switch over one line and watch your level on the inside. But you're gonna have one here, and what that is, in this frame here, you're gonna have your black tank pool. So this is where your back toilet will be. So in front of your tire here is where your second sewer line is gonna be. You're gonna hook one up there. So you're gonna have 3 poles on this side. You're gonna have a pole here, right next to it. That's gonna be a gray. And then here on this side of the slide, up here, you're gonna have 2 more. That'd be another gray and a black. Here next to your hot water heater, this is the exhaust for your furnace. So when you're running your heater in the winter time, this is gonna get really hot. Make sure nothing's in front of it. Also, kids like to warm up in front of it. That's carbon monoxide, so don't let them breathe that. That's not too good for them. Here on your hot water heater, here's your anoid. So you're gonna put, this is what you're gonna wanna check once a year, twice a year, make sure it's good. And you're just gonna screw it in there. I'll show you where to hook it up to water, and you're gonna fill it up. Now this is gonna be gas and electric, and you can turn it on and off both from the inside. I'm gonna show you where. So before you undo this anoid, what you're gonna wanna do is release the pressure from this pressure valve. Then you pull your anoid out, check it. If you need another one, go ahead, put it in. Then you're gonna hook up your water, let it flow, pull this until the water's coming out, and now you could turn it on again. But on the outside, this switch here also runs your electric side. So you can run the electric from the inside or the outside, and the gas is only on the inside, and I'll show you that once we get in. Here's all your hookups. So on the top, in your front compartment, you have a little blue hose. This is gonna connect here. You'll have hot and cold water coming out. On top, you have a light. On the side is your battery disconnect. So that's, if you're gonna save this for a while, you're gonna turn that off. That'll kill all your power to your battery except your propane sniffer. Right here is gonna be in case you wanna winterize the camper. You would just turn that on. This is where you'd hook up the hose. It would suck up the antifreeze. Here's where you're gonna hook up your hose for city water. So you'll run from them, you'll connect it here. This lever, this is normal flow, and this is fill. So if you're running straight from them on the city, you're gonna have it on normal flow. Here, that will push the water through your camper. You won't need the water pump. If you're going somewhere where you're dry camping, you're gonna need to fill your freshwater tank. So you still hook up your hose here, turn this down, that will fill your freshwater tank. And then you turn on your water pump, I'll show you on the inside, and that'll push the water through the camper. Now this will be your other black tank flush. So you're gonna have 2. You have one on this side, one on the other side. So you take your hose from here, put it here. Once you're done camping, pull your blacks. That's fine. So here in the front on the opposite door side, you're actually gonna have 2 batteries on this model. And here is your auto leveling. And for more information on that, see our how-to on our auto leveling. So here we are on the back deck. This is the doors. On your back doors, they're gonna close both ways. You can open and close it this way. And then on the inside, you got a pull string on both of them. You pull them, that'll open to let your toys come in. Now on this model, to open the back door, you gotta use the key that's on the side. That will unlock it and the door will open. If something happens where you cannot open it, this yellow pull here is gonna be the manual on the inside. You can actually come on the inside, pull it, and it will let the door down. So here in the back box, you're gonna have a carpet, 2 ladders, and a table. One of the ladders is gonna be for the loft inside that you're gonna get up. The other one will be for this bed. These 2 here, you can make sofas, or you pull the backs down on each side, and that'll make another full bed like this. Now the control for that is here. You just hit up. You have to have both of these down. What happens is these bottoms are gonna hit the top, and then it'll pick them up. Now if you wanna keep this bed up, once you pick it all the way up, there's 4 pins. You're gonna get to the top, you're gonna put the 4 pins, and that'll allow you to drop all this down with the top bed staying up. Here's where your wash and dryer prep is. If you would like one, we can put one in for you. This is where they go. These here on the side are your vents. You can have one here and one on the other side. What that does is if you have toys in here and the fumes are getting strong, you can open those and it'll vent it. This would be your second bathroom in the box.
Ready.
So here we are in the master bedroom. You're gonna have plugs on each side. You got a charging port over here. AC in this room. You have 3 ACs on this unit, and I'll explain that later. This here is your carbon monoxide. So this is 9 volt. you're going to want to check it, make sure you have power. TV's here. And then on that wall, you're going to have your main switches. You have your main switch here for the lights, and that one will be for over your bed. Here in the bathroom is where your GFI is going to be. So if any of your plugs don't work, outside plugs, you're going to reset it here. Another important thing is you want to make sure this door is latched open before you leave. If this closes, slams shut, it will break. One very important thing about this model and this slide is the door to the bedroom, you want to make sure it is open and latched. If you keep it closed, it will smash against this when you close the side. So here in the living room, walking into the box, that's where your loft's going to be. You put your ladder, you get up there. You have another door to the second bathroom. Walk through. Plenty of couch. Here we're going to have a convectional oven in this model, so you can actually bake with this. The stove, you're just going to pick which burner you want. Turn the spark and it will light for you. On here, the oven is still manual. You're going to have to put your lighter down here, light it, put it on pilot, press and hold it. Once it lights, hold it for 10 seconds, and then go to the desired temperature. Just make sure you turn it off when you're done. If not, the pilot light will stay lit. So here is your ice box. Your settings is all right here. This here is simply just to turn it on and off. The next one is going to be your electric or your gas. So on this one, you can set it on auto to where it will switch to gas if the electricity turns off. You can have it to where it's just electricity or just gas. So when you get where you're going, you plug in, put on a bottle. If the electricity goes off, it will switch to gas for you. And here is simply just your temperature, 1 to 9, 9 being coldest. Here we're going to have the TV. This is going to be your radio. This is all going to be connected together. So you're going to have your radio, your CD, and your DVD player, so you can watch movies from that. This here is an electric fireplace, so you don't need propane. Makes nice in the winter, so you don't have to run it. So here right on the side of the fireplace, this is going to be your propane sniffer. That is directly wired to the battery, so you always have that. And then the little hallway to the bedroom. On top, this will be your smoke detector. So carbon in the bedroom, 9 volt smoke here, and propane sniffer in the living room.
Okay, go ahead.
Here is your max air vent control. So up here, if you're going to be cooking, you can turn this on. What that does is open it and turn the fan on. You can turn the fan to different speeds. You can open just the vent without the fan. Good thing about this is if you leave it open and you leave and it starts raining, there's a sensor that will close it for you when it starts raining. So here is your thermostat. You're going to have 3 zones in this unit. You're going to have an AC in the master bedroom, in the living room, and in the box. So all you're going to do is go to the zone you want. You're going to turn it on and set the temperature. Now, all 3 ACs will not run in this unit at one time. They're hooked up in series. So when you set the temperature, 2 of them will run. Once one of them reaches that temperature, it will cut off and let the third one turn on and run. Under the TV in the cabinets on the left side, you're going to have all your breakers and your fuses. Everything's labeled of what it is. On the right is going to be your in-command system. You're going to turn it on. From the factory, it's 4 zeros. And now you're on. And everything here is ran from the touchscreen. Lights, awnings, slides. You have everything you need. Water pump, heater, interior lights. You can turn them all on at one time. You can also start your generator here. And on the top here, this is all your gauges for your tank. So you're going to have your fresh. You have 2 blacks and 2 grays. Also your battery and your fuel station. So you can watch all that from in here. I just want to say congratulations on the purchase of your new Raptor and welcome to the Primeaux family.